Okay. Welcome back, guys. Dr. Sana-chan here with your dose of fail playing Unheard. We're getting closer and closer to the end of this. I know Maestro is insane. That much is a given at this point. Now it's either I'm trying to determine if Emily is actually insane or is she Ghost, or is it George? So I'm gonna follow George around a little bit because I know for the first part Emily is just sitting there quietly staring at the TV.
Why is it you wanted me to meet you here, George?
Actually, I wanted to ask you a favor, Maestro. You're an expert when it comes to art, yes? I was hoping you could evaluate a painting for me.
You've
Okay,
come to
so
the right person.
that goes through him doing basically
What are
I've
you
been doing.
talking about?
Interrogation? You could remember the stories, so and a little too convenient. Don't you think?
George! Doctor! What you said... No, I'm... Patient number 29. Yes.
There you go. Perfect. Now, just make sure you keep taking your medication on time. And trust me, you will get better.
All right.
Okay, so at some point Elvira runs
From
in.
reality. Patient 29 shows little improvement. If anything, his symptoms may be worsening. For situations with which he has an anecdotal connection, he is able to discern the projected narrative from reality. But in cases where he has direct experience, his ability to distinguish between the two is severely blurred. Prognosis remains guarded. I strongly recommend continued treatment with antipsychotic medications, as well as TAT and role-playing therapy to see if conditions improve. And we should schedule him for a full reassessment in 6 weeks' time. Why isn't the gate locked?
Excuse me, Doc. I need you to turn over the key to room 4.
Huh? Who are you? How did you get in?
I'm a police officer. We're here to investigate a case.
Police? Who let you in? Do you have a search warrant?
Of course I do. It's right in here. Right there. Just on that table over there.
Ah!
Okay, so George is actually a good doctor. So let's see what happens with Emily once they set off the alarm. Maestro might be the only actual patient. Just a matter of time of waiting for them to set that alarm off. What did you do, Emily? She's been sitting quiet this whole time. Or is it Clem?
Hey, Emily, you gotta turn that thing on before you can watch it. There's this thing called a remote.
Holden, Emily.
Don't do this to me!
I think it might be Emily. Let me try it that way. I think the only actual patient is Maestro. And I think Emily is Ghost. Oh, darn it. Okay. Neither of those are correct. Let me see then, is it Maestro and Emily are the actual people? God, there should be more real patients. Okay, maybe Spoon actually is crazy. So I'm going to jump to when
That and schizophrenia
Believe you.
mentally can have repercussions.
Do?
Clep.
Stand is what? The old man will forgive me over time. Besides, once you're put away for life, I'll be the only heir. I'll have a proper business to run. Get out of here! What the hell do you know about running a business?
Hang on.
Don't.
Let me listen to Spoon's conversation with himself here, because he might be Ghost and he might have gotten his mind scrambled.
She called you psychotic. She did not! Nellie said I have dissociative identity disorder. Yeah, but that's another crazy disease, too. Whatever, I never liked her anyway. Nothing but BS coming out of her mouth. Once I inherit our old man's business and money, I'm gonna hire someone to cap her ass. Don't say things like that. That's a one-way ticket to jail. Seriously, if you pin this all on me again, oh, boo-hoo! As if you've never thrown me under the bus. You were a brat when we were little, and you're a brat now! Oh, what's a couple of misdemeanors? The old man will forgive me over time. Besides, once you're put away for life, I'll be the only heir. I'll have a proper business to run. Get out of here! What the hell do you know about running a business? All I'm saying is leave me out of this. You got it? Then get the fuck out! Stop following me!
Did you talk to the police, Silver Spoon?
I did! I did too.
Did you notice anything strange?
That lady cop had a real attitude. Kept saying I had schizophrenia. Well, you've got it! You're a complete schizo! Don't interrupt me.
Just stop talking already. Both of you are giving me a headache.
The cop that questioned Silver Spoon was a chick, Mr. Director. That means there's more than one of them. You think they're on to us? Maybe we change the plan? Make a run for it while we still can? I mean, the gate is wide open.
No, the show can't end like this. Don't you want to know the truth? After all this time, the lies, the manipulation, don't you crave retribution?
Lies ain't the half of it. They probably want to steal my company while I'm not there, too. Your company? When did it become your company, huh? Oh, shut up about your stupid company. No one cares. Yeah, well, either way, it's time for the doctors here to pay up.
Right you are about that. Our plan is already in motion. With the doctors under our control, all we need to do is wait for the police to leave. Then this hospital will be ours.
Yeah, well, I still don't get how the police knew to show up at just the right moment, you know? Someone must have ratted on us.
You make a good point. Who could have called the police then? George?
Oh, I thought it was Clep.
Nah, he was already in with the maestro before any of us even did anything. Probably doesn't even know what's going on.
Jennifer then? Well, this could turn out bad for us. If the cops were to search the bathroom.
Jennifer? No, I can't be her. I stole a phone.
What? I thought I told you to lock her up, not steal her phone. Give it here. Recent calls. Well, the last call she made wasn't to 911.
Why don't we try calling it? You can't just do that. We don't know who it'll call.
Oh.
Then what are you looking at me for?
Hand it over. And whose phone is this?
From that stupid cop earlier. But you know what?
All right, so
Here's what's
Jin
weird.
called
Who calls a cop directly
Tony.
rather than 911?
You stole this from the police? How many other phones have you stolen?
I
Ray.
don't got any more phones, but I do have this. You are a real piece of work. Why would you steal a TV remote?
Okay, so Clep is actually crazy. So is Mr. Director and Silver Spoon. But Ghost is Ray. Yes! I got it. I thought about it before he even said the TV remote because Ray was upset that something else was missing from his pocket and he said it wasn't a phone. And then Klep goes in there with the remote, so he had to have taken the controller from him. Get it?
Excellent work, Detective. I have just one last question for you. I have just one last question for you.
Yeah,
Who are you?
I'm number 68. How do I answer? But who are you?
Okay, number 68. Since you already know you're one of our patients, we'll move forward with your treatment. Here, this pill will help calm and center you.
As soon as I saw Maestro doing this, I realized, ah, I'm a nut.
God! Jennifer? What happened to you? Wake up!
Oh. Oh. Okay. Oh, I wasn't trying. I was going for smoke. That's interesting. So this whole time I was crazy. So that's kind of cool. I want to see if there's something if something different happens if I don't smack her in the face. So let me try that. I'm gonna just see what happens.
Excellent work, Detective.
What do you want, Turbo? What do you want, Turbo? What do you
I
want,
have
Turbo?
just one last question for you.
你是不是马累？是水呀水。What you want, Bubba? What you want, Bubba? What you want, Bubba?
I have just one last question for you.
Up down.
Who are you?
So I'm number 68. That much is true.
Okay, number 68.
So let's see what happens if I don't
Since you already
whop
know
her
you're
in the
one of our
face
patients,
with the
we'll move forward
the
with
thing.
your treatment.
that
Here,
Bubba.
this pill will help calm and center you.
So let's see what happens if I just take the pill.
The drugs ain't mine! About that?
My painting has not been lost.
Not me.
Oh.
Don't believe them!
So, take the test.
Oh.
Wake up.
That's really interesting. Okay. This is pretty well made. I like it. Alright then. So yeah, that was Unheard. It was actually a really interesting game to play. I liked this one more than I was playing Don't Feed the Monkeys. I got these games at the same time. And this one was really interesting. I've never seen a game approach it quite like this. And the whole "you're crazy and this is a test to confuse your identity." Ooh. I can't understand why they did it that way. Like that part, like, what identity was I supposed to be taking? Detective? What was the goal out of that? But yeah, that's all for now, guys. Thanks for watching. I'm Dr. Sanan-chan. Keep your eye out for that next dose of fail.